I have my first Sephora order of the year, you guys, and I thought we could do a try on haul. I don't know. I feel like if you were to ask me like, how excited are you about all the new releases coming out? I'd be like, like, okay. I just feel like, you know, some of them seem good enough, whatever. But then when I was on the Sephora app, you know, I was adding things to cart. I was like, oh yeah, I want to try that out. I want to try out that. I want to try out that. And there was a lot there. So I'm excited to get into this. I haven't even opened the box yet. How am I? Look at this cute. It's like a little cloud. And it pops up with a little razor. It always makes me feel like cute but dangerous. Like, don't fuck with me. Okay, I should not cuss at the beginning of a video. Oh my gosh, I have been getting in trouble for it in the back end over here. Okay. Anyway, let's get into what I got. Some of it's actually not all new. I didn't only get new stuff. So, I don't know. This is like bringing me the most joy right now. I'm not gonna fucking... I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna just normal lie. Okay. In absolutely no particular order, I picked up the Tower 28 liner. This one is in the shade Work of Art. It's the more like neutral brown one. I was surprised this one was in stock because one of the other ones that was more pink wasn't. So I was like, oh, snag the color I actually want. I got a brow product from Iconic London. This is kind of expensive, but I'm hopeful that this is gonna be like the Tarte one that you guys know I really enjoy, the Bad Gal brow, no, Easy Gal? I don't know. She's some type of gal and her brows look good with that Tarte product, but I'm hoping, look at this little wand. Look, it's so tiny. It's so cute. I love it. It's kind of expensive, but I was in a mood. I was excited. Oh, okay. I was also so excited for this. My air filter is like going crazy right now. Let me go shut that off. I've been wanting to try the Balinese coconut perfume oil from Nest. It came out more recently and they had a 100-point sample. So now's your time if you were interested in this. Let's see. Oh yeah, nice. That's very, very nice. It reminds me of like a little bit of a creamier version of Skylar Coconut Cove. I think that's what it's called. Kind of in that vein. Pretty dang good. Very excited for that. Foundation. Really where we should be starting almost. I picked up the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I also picked up the new Kosas Glow IV. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how it goes because I saw State of Kate, she posted not like a YouTube video, but just like a picture on her feed and it looked so glittery on her hand. I was like, oh God, oh God, I hope it's good. Seems like I picked up oh yeah, Tower 28. This is the new balm thing. I picked up one of those balm stain things. It's like, seriously, do you remember like the Revlon ones that used to be out? Like, we are coming full circle with some of these products. I'm like, I remember Chubby Sticks, okay? Chubby Sticks were the shit, and now they're coming back. I got an eyeshadow duo from Rose Inc. First product from Rose Inc. So excited to try that. I've been like, going back and forth. It's like $30, so I was like, but I have been wanting to try it, so I'm excited to try that out today. I got this Timeless Pore Primer because I know that this is one of the products Tati likes to use, or did like to use at one point, to fill in just her pores. And baby, I'm just done with the pores looking so big. I'm like over it. It's like giving me nightmares and I am tossing and turning. I need to stop it. But I still want to wear glowy products, so hopefully all this stuff together will look good. Then I got a little mini of the NARS. This is the translucent setting powder, the light reflecting one. Again, getting into like, I don't know, setting down my face so that it doesn't look so oily. Last two things that are in the Sephora order specifically, I got another lip pencil from One Size. These both were looking so good, and I believe this was like $15, which I thought was a reasonable price, and I have high hopes that this is going to be the type of lip liner I like, more the pencil, more like the MAC stuff, because I know that, you know, Patrick Starr definitely gets down with a MAC product, and so I'm very hopeful. And then I have this little Prada mini. Oh, look how cute. I don't have this mini yet. I love the little mini bottles. It's like, oh, so satisfying. Okay, so that's all the stuff that I got at Sephora. I literally just now I'm like gathering a few other items and I realized I bought the Makeup by Mario foundation, which I think, let me check my orders. I think that came out this year. So technically not my first, I guess, but oh no, it is my first one. I'm not lying. Accurate dates there. Okay. Some other products I'm going to be testing. I'm going to be trying this Jones Road Beauty Bronzer. This was sent to me as PR, so I wanted to try that out. And then really the last big thing, these are the Half Magic Beauty blushes. I bought these myself. I bought 3 different shades, so I definitely want to use that. I used this one yesterday. This is the shade Pink Mushroom, and it was so freaking pretty. So I'm excited. Let's just actually get into it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna zoom you just a a little, just hi. Do the little things, because I'll be happy later. We're gonna start with that Tarte Timeless Poreless whatever. I just got the mini one because I'm really, oh my gosh, it was like coming out a little bit. I'm really just wanting to focus this on my pores, like right here where I can get kind of oily and I feel like it looks textured and all that. So I'm just going to put a little, oh my. I'm just gonna put a little in that area and then like press it in more. I just kind of moisturize my face and then I'm gonna use that glow thing kind of as my primer. So we'll see how that goes. What's your favorite way to kind of combat big pores? If you have skincare stuff, I know sometimes that can help. I don't think pores can like technically actually shrink, but they can like appear smaller at least, or I don't know, maybe if they don't have a bunch of shit in them, I don't really know. But I'm just doing a little on my nose too. We'll see how that looks. And again, I really like pat it in and like press it into the areas I want to not have as much texture. So we'll see how that goes. I know this is a lot of products to try at once, which sometimes makes it hard to know what's doing what, but I also am just like, it is so fun. I'm like, just excited to try new products. Oh my. Okay, this is, I think the lightest shade. Let me check the shade. This one's called Revive Sheer Very Light Champagne. I want the Kosas blushes. That's like what I'm like, when are those dropping? Yeah, Revive seems to be the lightest shade. It just looked a little bit darker than I expected, but hopefully it'll go on fine. Maybe it's a little sheer. It's in like the squeezy tube. You can do it, buddy. Holy shoot. Here we go, here we go. Okay, that's 3 pumps. I don't know if those are small pumps or not. It felt like they were small. Ooh. Texture's a little bit interesting. It almost is like a little moussey. Almost looking like it's not, like there's chunks in it or something, but this is definitely not a very light shade. I know we've kind of established that already, but I'm gonna use, oh yeah, glitter. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you see like legitimate glitter particles? I know that the Makeup by Mario has glitter too in it. I don't know if it's the year of like glitter bombs, but this feels like the perfect matching product to the Makeup by Mario. And if anything, like more glittery, like more glittery. Oh my forehead looks metallic, like the Tin Man, like I'm wearing a protective helmet right there. OMG. Okay, I'm like, I can tell you right now, you know, I get it. Every brand is trying to do the Charlotte Tilbury thing, and I love the Hollywood Flawless filter. I think it's really pretty. This is not it though. It gives you the glow, like you can see the glow, and I think that looks nice, but actually up close, actually what is happening, I'm gonna bring you down one so I can get in close. I don't know if you can see any of the actual sparkle, but ooh, I don't know about it, guys. Look at this. This is my hand. What the? Okay. From far away, looks good. Up close, you see the little shimmers, and it's almost like flakes of, like a flaky looking mica. It's not even like super small, tiny little things. It almost, like you could see it looking like almost shards, like flaky shards of sparkle. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna keep going. That's what this is for. I am excited for this foundation. This is from NARS. I have really been wanting to try more NARS stuff, and I picked up the Light Reflecting Foundation. I feel like I've heard good things about this. It says to shake well, so let me do that. Oh yeah, very liquidy. Also, the smell on this Kosas reminds me of it's like 1/1 kind of similar glowy primer. It almost has like a rose smell to me. I think it's that. I don't think it's the Tarte primer. Very liquidy. I'm gonna use my sponge because I do prefer a sponge usually, but maybe I'll do one on each side depending on how this goes on. Ooh, I really like the coverage, and how liquidy it is makes it really easy to spread, but I feel like it's still giving me great coverage. Okay, my pores look like probably more textured than I've ever seen them. So I don't think it's the foundation. I really think it's that glow product. it's like just specifically not very good, I think. I almost feel like I'd be better off not putting anything. Okay, I'm gonna just do my whole face with the sponge because I think it just looks pretty good so far. I feel like I could use a lot of this foundation though. Like I used like 3 pumps on one side and I'm about to use 3 more pumps. But I would say pretty good coverage. Like this is full. I'm sure I can like start shearing it out a little bit more as I use it more, but dang, this has me excited. I hope it wears well. I also am really happy with the color match on this NARS foundation. I'm using the shade Mont Blanc. I feel like it's like getting a little bit darker as I have it on, like oxidizing a bit, but it looks pretty dang good. You can definitely see my pores, like I said, but I don't think that's necessarily the foundation. So I'm really happy with how it went on. Super easy to blend, didn't go streaky, nice and thin. I really like the texture for how much coverage it gave me and also how even that coverage is. Sometimes I find it's just such a process to blend foundation onto my skin. It takes forever because it just is so patchy, and then like to build it up and get it evened out, it just is kind of a, yeah, like a task, you know? But I felt like that was super easy, super simple, and it feels really lightweight, especially if I didn't have the product I put on right before this. So that is extremely promising. For concealer, I'm going in with the LYS one. I've really been enjoying this concealer. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I'm gonna set this just lightly initially and then go in with my blush and bronzer. I'm excited to use something translucent and hopefully really lightweight, but that will like give me a nice smoothness. That's what I'm hoping. I feel like my skin literally up close does not look super great, but I'm still hopeful for some of these products layered differently, if that makes sense. Like I am at this point blaming everything on that Kosas product. Ugh. Ugh. Let's do bronzer first. I'm gonna use that Jones Road bronzer. I have the shade Light Tan, and I'm gonna use the bronzing brush they sent over as well. Oh wow. It's like more color than I thought it was gonna give. I think it's going on nice. I'm interested to kind of see what the color looks like once I have my whole face done, because I felt like it looked a little pink, but there was like this kind of pinky like color, like meant to be kind of that pink bronze look, and I didn't pick that one. Ooh, I kind of like this. It's like really easy to use. I feel like it's blending out so nice. Really easy. I don't know. I'm kind of into this product. I'm going to keep obviously testing color wise, but so far that feels like a nice win. I'm really liking that in the NARS. For blush, okay, I'm tempted to use that pink mushroom shade again, but I think we should do something a little more adventurous since I know my eyes are going to be neutral. I'll also give you some swatches. So this is the shade Cheek Fluff. That's what it looks like. That one's pretty. I might use that one. And these are kind of like a cream putty kind of formula, like think the Super Shocks, like something like that. This is that pink mushroom, which looked so beautiful on me yesterday. That's a swatch of it there. Really light, but I feel like it showed up really nicely on my skin. And then last, this one here is called, oh no, that other one is okay, the first one's not called, they're all called the Cheek Fluffs. This is Magic Brownie, okay. The top one there, Magic Brownie. And then this one is Don't Be a Doll. And this one's more of like a pink. There are like 2 other shades that I felt like were a little bit brighter, and one was like a purple almost. So depending on how much I like these, maybe I'll pick them up so I can do full swatches. I've enjoyed seeing what's coming out from Half Magic and kind of trying it for myself. It's been really fun. So I'm gonna use this Magic Brownie shade and let's just see how it goes. I'm like excited. That color looked so pretty, but the other one was so easy to put on and use that I feel like this is also going to be really easy. Yeah, so pretty. I kind of feel like I want to try to ombre these at some point too. That would be really pretty. Okay, I feel like it's looking a little heavy on camera, but in person, I don't feel like it looks like that, so it's kind of weird. I think I'm going to trust the process, and hopefully it just looks a little stark on camera right now, but not necessarily in real life. I have nothing special or new for highlighter. I used this yesterday, and geez, this highlighter, this is the Pat McGrath limited edition highlighter from Holiday 2021, and this is the shade Lunar Nude. It is just the best. It's so good. It's probably like my top I don't know, 1 or 2 highlighters in my collection. Okay, I feel like my face is looking pretty good. I hope it looks okay on camera. It is a little thick in some areas, but overall I really like the finish, and that's something that's exciting. I mean, again, we have that glowy product, but the actual finish of the foundation is really promising to me. I'm really excited for that. It's time for eyebrows, you guys. I'm so excited for eyebrows. I'll zoom us in a little. I really hope I like this brow product. I feel like my brows are always in flux, and especially with my hair going 8 shades of pink every second, I never know what to do. But I got the shade in this Iconic London product, Ash Blonde. Oh, I love this little wand. Oh gosh, this is gonna be like my new favorite. I have a feeling for just like easy brows that aren't too like heavy. I know in camera these might look really light, but I find in real life, like a lighter brow usually just looks more natural and doesn't like overtake a look. Okay, I kind of like it. I feel like I want my tails a little bit darker, but I usually go in with a pencil also to kind of refine. I really like the color. That's like one of my favorite things about this so far. And that it's really light and controllable. Sometimes when you first use a product like this, it's so goopy. But this went on really easy and not like scary ever. So I'm just going to run a pencil on the bottom. That's what I do. And I kind of like define the tail a little bit. So slight, but I feel like it just gives the brows a little bit more of a finished look. I mean, my brows, you know, they're a little more rustic. I do a rustic brow. I'm not like trying to make them look perfect by any means. That's not really my style. I literally don't even wax my brows. So yeah, there's like stray hairs everywhere, baby. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Like, I'm very happy. I'll show you close up once we do these eyes. I'm gonna prime a little bit. This is just the Alter Ego primer. I've just been using this one, but I think I'm gonna get that NARS one. You know, the one everyone loves so much, and it's really great for oily lids, so I think I might pick that up soon. All right, let's check this duo out. So I picked up one of the eyeshadow duos, which, you know, when I talked about these in New Beauty Launches, I was kind of like, oh, not interested, whatever. The interest grew slowly over time. I've also, you know, wanted to try some stuff from Rose Inc. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet, and this is what got me. So this is the packaging, kind of cool, a little bit, you know, it's very like fancy minimalist feeling, you know what I mean? And then inside there is one cream and then one powder shadow. The cream is a very dry cream. Oh yeah. And it's like a satin. I thought it looked so pretty. And then the shimmer shade is like a more sparkly golden textured powder. So I'm gonna do that like layering thing. I think that's what they're meant to do. I think that's what makes the most sense. And I kind of want to try applying with a brush, like the cream part. So I'm gonna try that. Okay, I'm about to switch to my finger real fast. That lasted all of 5 seconds. This cream is definitely not like a creamy cream where there wouldn't be like, to me, any reason to feel like this is gonna dry out even more. It's like this would be the dried out product. Not in a bad way. I'm not trying to say necessarily anything bad about this cream. I'm just trying to give you an idea of like the texture of it. It literally makes me question, like, is it a cream? I'm like sitting here like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not even a cream. I think it is. I really like this kind of coppery shade. With my blue eyes, it really makes them pop because it's like very orangey red. I genuinely feel like that color alone looks really good. I'm gonna blend it out a little, see how that goes with a brush. I really quite like that. So now I'm gonna tap over the shimmery shade, which just adds like a golden sparkle. It's actually looking a little bit deeper on top of it. Thought it was gonna lighten it a little bit more, but I kind of like it how it is. I'm gonna take some of the copper shade on my lower lash line and buff it in. This is one of my favorite brushes to do that with from BK Beauty. It's the 204. I'm also gonna add this brown liner. This is from LH Cosmetics. It's the Brown Core Liner. I'm gonna tight line a little bit and then run the tiniest amount on the lower lash line. And then I'm blending that out with that same brush. For some highlighting touches, oh my gosh, my brows look pretty light. Anyway, I was like, wait, where are my brows? I'm gonna put some of my Pat McGrath on for my highlighter on my brow bone inner corner. And now for mascara to finish up the eyes. Let's get it going. Pretty simple look, and I feel like it's taken me forever. I'm gonna use this Ciate London one. I recently was going through a bunch of the stuff that I had. So this was sent to me as PR, but I want to give it a try. I know I've tried this in the past. It's the Wonder Lash, I think. Wonder Wand mascara. It has like that natural bristle kind of almost hourglass shape. And I couldn't remember if I liked it, so I want to give it a try. I literally keep looking at myself and I'm like, where are my brows? They look like almost bleached to me. I don't know if I'm like being blinded by my lights or what's happening, but that's just like all I can keep seeing. We're on to the last couple of items. Let's check out these lip liners. I am so excited. Lip liners are one of my like loves. Like I love them. So the one size, this one's called Shy But Fly, and that's a swatch of it there. A little bit lighter than I expected. But it is like a pencil, like a wood pencil liner. So I am hopeful. And then the Tower 28 one, I think both of these were like $15. That's why I got both. Oh yeah, this one's a little bit darker. This one is called Work of Art. So those are the two. I think I'm gonna use this one, but actually let's see what the lip product is. This is also from Tower 28. I got one of the Juice Balms, tinted balm in the shade Mix. Look at that little chubby guy. And that's what it looks like. So I think I'm gonna do these two so there's a little bit contrast, like the lip liner is doing something. Plus, you know, they're both Tower 28, but I'll keep you updated on the one size one. Okay, rubbing it off. Okay, I think I really like the color. It looks a little dark, but I don't think it actually is too dark at all. It has a little bit, I hate to say this because the Tower 28 glosses I've mentioned before taste like blood to me. There is something metallic coming off on my lips and it is terrifying me from that lip liner, so that's not good. But let's use this little balm thing. Really pretty, feels nice. I wish this had like a fruity flavor to it. Nice and thin, a little moisturizing. My lips look nice. I like the lips a lot. Let's take these down. I'm gonna zoom you in on the eyes so you can see them. Are my eyebrows like literally? Okay, I added a little bit more brow product. It does leave a nice, like, they are definitely crunchy, have a little hold to them, which is kind of nice. So here are the eyes up close. Again, don't mind if you see, I feel like it's sitting kind of heavy right here in my foundation, but I think the eyes are nice. It's a pretty look. I don't know how much I love that product. And then these are the lips. Again, don't mind. I feel like it's a little heavy here, but I feel like the look is nice and pretty. All right, here we are all zoomed out. I think that overall, really pretty look. Like I love this type of look for every day. It's kind of this in between, definitely makeup-y, right? But glam, but natural, like I love that. But let's talk about a few products. I'm excited to keep trying the Tarte one. I am nervous to see how it's actually gonna work. I don't feel like it did anything, so I don't know if I should be using this after I do a different primer. Maybe that's more what I should be doing and then tapping my foundation over it. So I need to just play around with that. This Kosas, I warn against you buying it, like genuinely. If you're looking for these kind of glowy products, I mean, the Charlotte Tilbury one is just, there's a reason it's so hyped, okay? There's a reason for it. There's also the e.l.f. one, maybe, if you want to try something at a more affordable price point. To me, this just has so much flaky shimmer in it, and it's very, I don't know why. I mean, the concealer I do like. The foundation I'm kind of in the middle of, so this to me, it's just a little heavier too. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna keep trying it, but I definitely think that there are better products, at least to me, out there. If you want that like glow, because that just looks like sparkly. Oh, no. It's one of those first impressions that like, I know though, like I know. This, I am so excited for the NARS foundation, the light reflecting. Why did I wait so long to try this? That is something I'm trying like to do more this year, is like try the stuff I've been wanting to try. Like what the heck? Sometimes I try other things that haven't been on my list for forever before I try things that I've been wanting to try for years. So glad I tried this. Can't wait to keep testing it. I will be doing an update as always on these products. So although these are my first impression, like look out for the update, hopefully in like a month, maybe a little bit less if I can really test these, but I like to give myself a full month for like the newness to wear away, for me to actually get some use out of them. And even if I don't get tons of use out of them, that to me is like a sign, like what's that about? You know what I mean? The powder I have no idea on. This is like, I literally am like, yeah, I know I used it right now, but I'll have to get back to you. Really love the bronzer. I'm not gonna lie. I expected to kind of not like this. Like I was like, oh, it's gonna be too pink. Like I just assumed, I don't know, that I wasn't gonna like it. And I have been enjoying a lot of cream bronzers lately instead of powder, but this was so easy to blend. It was pigmented and like went on, but it just blended out so nice and like kind of effortlessly. And I feel like the color looks good too. So I'll keep you updated as I continue to wear this. I am at like probably the lightest I'll be. So going into summer and like getting a little bit more tan, it'll be interesting to see how this works for me. But the actual powder itself was great. And I'm not gonna, I like this brush with it too. I mean, I have similar brushes to this, but it's really nice and soft. It was a great do, like a great moment, and I want to recreate it. I can tell you that right now. Like when I do my makeup tomorrow, I will be recreating this moment with these products. As for the blushes from Half Magic, I'm really impressed so far. I really love the color of the blush. Definitely stands out, definitely is like bold, but still in that neutral kind of realm. So I really love it. I'm trying to get it out. I will say, I know that they're doing like the green thing with the packaging, and I'm not talking about the color green. I mean like as in more environmentally friendly. I get it, and I don't necessarily mind it, but I will say the moment I opened Pink Mushroom, I broke this little thing because it is just kind of a foam compact. And I like the idea too that you pop these out and you put them in a palette if you're like a pro makeup artist. And that makes sense with like the brand's origin and founder, but I do kind of like, I want some options to have this in a nice compact. I'm not gonna lie. I know it sucks. Like I love the environmentally thing, but there is something about this that just feels a little cheap, but I love the product and I'm very tempted to get the other two blushes for sure. If you're into like a putty blush, these go on just so smooth, so easy. Like they're really good. Brows, I'm impressed. I want to see how these wear throughout the day, and I want to see how I like them when I like look at myself in the mirror, not on camera, because right now I feel like they're looking a little bit light, and sometimes it's just nice to have like a more striking brow on camera. Like it just reads really well, but in person, a striking brow like that can be a little bit much, especially if it's not a natural brow. Like I'm putting this on, and so I'm interested to see how it goes. So easy to use. Love how small the spoolie was. Love the color of it. Sometimes blondes can just go a little like green or yellow or orange, like really warm, and I really like that this has a nice cool tone to it, and it didn't apply too much product. I felt like I had a lot of control, which I really liked as well. So yeah, pretty happy with this. And sometimes it's hard for me to like cough up the money for expensive brow products, and there are tons of great inexpensive brow products at the drugstore, but I will say brows are something that make me feel either confident or not. Like they make or break a look for me. It's nice knowing your routine or having those products that are go-tos. They may hurt to buy, but it feels good when you have them and you know your brows look amazing when you're, you know, going out. Eyeshadow duo. I think my eye look looks really nice. I do want to test this, and I'm going to be going out today, so I definitely want to see this in different lighting, catch myself in like my car mirror, catch myself in a bathroom mirror, like really see it in different lights, because there are some eyeshadows that look a little subtle, look a little unexciting, I guess, on camera here with all the lights, but then in person, really there's something about them, like this je ne sais quoi. So there maybe that will happen, but I do feel like overall this is not very special, and I have a lot of like similar-ish things that give me the vibes, like the cool packaging, like all my Rowan stuff, like the Eyes on Me quad, that is what this is giving, or even the Gold Lust. I would rather use those so far off of first impression. Not that this isn't pretty, but those are superior to me, you know, off the bat. So even I was thinking about when I was using this, like the Glossier monochromes, I love almond so much, and I feel like this gives me kind of what almond gives me. It also reminds me of my Tom Ford like duo which that is way more expensive than this, but I do kind of enjoy that a little bit more. So it'll be, I don't know. I'm gonna keep you updated on this, but definitely not a love at first use. It's not bad. It's just kind of like, I feel like maybe a little overpriced for just like aesthetic and not for the product itself isn't delivering as much as I want it to, at least so far. The mascara was fine, a little bit dry, the wand's a little big, not my favorite first time use, but it could grow on me. And last, lip products. I really love the lip liner except for that taste/smell. I am very disappointed in that, so I'll keep you updated if it keeps bothering me, but that is one of the issues I have with the glosses, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not like I forgot that I had that issue. Like, I'm not gonna go out and buy a Tower 28 gloss, but I just didn't think about the fact that it might translate into the lip liner. But the color looks great. It was a little bit more creamy to apply than I expected, but I think it went on really nicely. And this I'm more excited for. I don't feel like this had that same kind of taste to it. And this was nice and thin, but still had quite a bit of pigment. So that is promising, at least, along with the one size one. So I think that's like my impressions on everything. I know this is kind of a long video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'd love to know if you've tried any of this stuff. Let me know your opinions. What are you excited about coming out? You guys, I'm waiting for the freaking single eyeshadows from Charlotte Tilbury for Valentine's Day to launch. I'm picking both of those up, and then I'm gonna get the matte ones then. I know I wanna try them, but I don't know. I've been waiting. Like, I wanted to make one big purchase, kind of like grab everything I wanted, and that's kind of what happened with the Sephora haul, instead of just like one-offs here and there. So I was kind of waiting for those to either go to Sephora or at least have the eyeshadows launch also, but I definitely want them. And I know those things are so expensive, but I've really loved the ones I had, and those colors are beautiful. So anyway, let me know what you're interested in. Let me know your thoughts on any of this stuff. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you're loving your makeup and enjoying it. If there's anything that you have in your collection right now that you haven't used, I challenge you to put it on today, okay? Go put it on. I don't care if you already have your makeup on. Go over there, tap some more eyeshadow on top of your eyeshadow, okay? Tap some more blush over your blush. Do it, use it, try it, get in love with it, because makeup's amazing. Okay, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.